What's up, guys? So Sentry is incredibly powerful, and he might even be the most powerful hero in the Marvel Universe, according to Spider-Man, but I would take that with a grain of salt. Anyways, he's incredibly powerful, but he's not unbeatable. I don't think he is. So today, we're going to take a look at 10 heroes who can beat Sentry. But before we talk about who can defeat Sentry, we first need to talk about just what the Golden Guardian is capable of. So Sentry has personally stated that his power is equivalent to that of 1,000,000 exploding suns, and he's physically strong enough to overpower and destroy Ares, the god of war, Terrax, a herald of Galactus, and has fought against World War Hulk before. Sentry has demonstrated some exceptionally high-level speed feats, and is fast enough to catch bullets in midair and travel from the sun to Earth in just a matter of moments. He's one of the few superheroes who can be considered invincible, and really no physical weaknesses have been discovered yet. However, he does suffer from a fragile and oftentimes broken mind. Sentry is able to phase through objects, turn intangible, turn invisible, and, according to Emma Frost, is one of the most powerful telepaths on the planet. Sentry has the power to control matter of all forms down to the molecular level, and he's also able to regenerate himself, and even when it was thought he was dead, he's returned, making him essentially immortal. And that makes it kind of difficult to decide who can beat him, because he kind of has to decide if he wants to die or not. However, Sentry has been knocked out before, so we will count a KO as a victory as well. So who can take him down? Hulk. Hulk is physically the strongest hero in the Marvel Universe. As we all know, the angrier Hulk gets, the stronger he gets. Hulk has done such things as supporting a 150 billion ton mountain range, overpowering Thor multiple times, destroying an asteroid twice the size of Earth in one punch, holding 2 tectonic plates together, destroying planets in the Dark Dimension, and at the height of his powers, threatened to sink the entire eastern seaboard with just one step. He also has one of the greatest healing factors and a high level of durability, as he survived planet-shattering attacks, blasts from Galactus, and punches from Zeus. Now what's interesting is that the Hulk has fought Sentry before, and while many believe it came down to a draw, Hulk actually defeated Sentry just barely before passing out himself. While this is the strongest that Hulk has ever been, if he reaches this level of strength again, he has defeated Sentry before, and I believe he can do it again. Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch is an incredibly powerful mutant with the ability to manipulate probabilities and warp reality on an impressively large scale. By casting her hex spears, Wanda can cause unlikely phenomena to occur. She's done things like melting gun barrels, spontaneously combusting objects, disrupting energy fields, and causing objects to rapidly decay or rust. She's also a living focal point for all of Earth's magic, and by combining magic with her hex spears, she becomes exceptionally more powerful. In the House of M storyline, Wanda revealed that she could fly, transform people and matter, fire powerful beams of magic, and disable other mutants' abilities. Basically, Wanda's magic, reality warping, and probability manipulating is really something that Sentry cannot counter against, and I believe she can take the victory. Flash. I believe that Flash, or more accurately, Wally West, can defeat Sentry, and here's why. So Wally's primary power is his connection to the Speed Force, which doesn't just grant him incredible speed, but a whole array of different powers as well. Flash is able to go much faster than the speed of light, actually having been clocked going 100,000 times faster than the speed of light, can react to events occurring in an attosecond, and even outran the Black Flash to the end of time and space. So yeah, he's fast, and a whole lot faster than Sentry. Wally's also able to steal the speed momentum from other people, leaving them motionless and effectively turning them into living statues. He can also travel through dimensions, carrying opponents and trapping them there, or trapping them in the Speed Force. Finally, Wally can deliver an infinite mass punch, which is where he runs at the speed of light and can increase his fist to the mass of a white dwarf star. Dr. Fate. Dr. Fate is the Sorcerer Supreme of the DC Universe, and is capable of many incredible things. He gains his power from Nabu, a Lord of Order, and is capable of phasing through objects, turning invisible, flying, traveling through time, controlling magnetism, casting illusions, and firing powerful mystical bolts. He also has an extensive knowledge of magical spells and incantations, which really give him the ability to do anything that he desires. Dr. Fate is also completely immune to physical damage. That's important, and is immortal. So really there's nothing that Sentry can do to harm Dr. Fate, while Dr. Fate has plenty in his magical arsenal to take down Sentry. Thor. Thor is the Asgardian god of thunder, and is one of the most powerful beings in the Marvel Universe. He's physically strong enough to destroy planets with his blows, and has lifted the Midgard serpent before, which weighed more than the Earth. He can travel faster than the speed of light, fight for 9 months without tiring, heal from countless injuries, and is durable enough to withstand blasts from Odin, Galactus, and Celestials. Thor also possesses Mjolnir, one of the most powerful weapons on the planet. Mjolnir grants him control over the weather on a planetary scale. He can resurrect the dead, manipulate matter, transmute elements, turn invisible and intangible, create impenetrable force fields, absorb and project energy, and deliver the God Blast, which has harmed Galactus before. Thor has actually killed Sentry before, and while Sentry did want Thor to kill him, Thor still had to have the power and ability to end Sentry's life. So if he's killed Sentry before, I'm sure he can at least knock him out and defeat him again. Martian Manhunter. Martian Manhunter is the strongest in the Martian race, and is one of the strongest heroes in the DC Universe, period. He has incredible superhuman strength, being able to hold his own against Superman and Wonder Woman, as well as helping to move the planet Earth before. Manhunter is capable of moving faster than the speed of light, and is durable enough to take blows from Superman and Deathstroke. He can even increase his density to become even more durable. He has vast shape-shifting abilities, and complete control over his molecular structure. He can turn himself into any organism, alive, extinct, or imagined, grow additional limbs, increase his size, change his chemical structure, and turn his limbs into weapons. Manhunter can turn himself intangible and invisible, and is considered to be the most powerful telepath on the planet, allowing him to shut down other people's minds, reprogram or control minds, and launch telepathic attacks. He is also a powerful telekinetic, and has Martian vision and Martian breath, which is similar to Superman's heat vision and freeze breath. To sum it all up, Martian Manhunter has a huge arsenal at his disposal, and should be able to overpower Sentry, and at the very least, knock him out. Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer is the mighty herald of Galactus, and is imbued with the power cosmic, which makes him an extremely powerful being, and more powerful than many of the other heroes on this list. Surfer is gifted with incredible strength, allowing him to hold his own against Hulk, Thor, and even Thanos before. He's also very durable, as he can travel through the core of a sun and black holes without any damage, as well as withstanding punches from Hulk and Beta Ray Bill. He can fly, and is capable of going much faster than the speed of light, even being able to enter the time stream under his own power. Surfer's skin is designed to absorb countless different forms of energy, and then he can tap into this energy and release devastating energy beams capable of destroying a planet. He can also use this energy to create force fields, imprison enemies, and manipulate gravity. The Silver Surfer has complete mastery over the matter around him, and can rearrange matter to create other objects. His surfboard can also be used as a nearly indestructible weapon or shield. It can also be used to imprison enemies. Basically, Silver Surfer is just in a league above Sentry, and has a level of power that Sentry cannot really contend with. Superman. Superman is the quintessential superhero and is exceptionally powerful. He's capable of lifting impossibly massive objects, even pulling the Earth by himself and bench pressing the weight of the Earth for 5 days straight. He's capable of moving faster than the speed of light, and can throw countless punches in just a few seconds, and even deliver an infinite mass punch. Although he was knocked out when doing this, he is incredibly durable, to the point where he can casually brush off most attacks, and has even survived cosmic level destruction before. He is powered by the light of a yellow star, so as long as he is exposed to the sun's radiation, he can continue fighting at peak capacity indefinitely. Finally, Superman also has freeze breath and his heat vision, which is capable of reaching the temperature of stars. So, while Sentry might have more powers than Superman does, he doesn't have quite as many feats, or the established power level as Superman. So I would say that Clark Kent can take him down. Shazam! Shazam is gifted with the power of 6 gods: Solomon, Hercules, Atlas, Zeus, Achilles, and Mercury. He has the strength of Hercules, which grants him incredible superhuman strength, being able to match Superman and Wonder Woman, and move objects on a planetary scale. He has the stamina of Atlas, which means he doesn't fatigue, no matter how strenuous or how long the activity actually is. He has the speed of Mercury, which allows him to fly and move at incredible speeds, actually being faster than Superman and rivaling the Flash. Shazam also has the courage of Achilles, which grants him invulnerability, and the power of Zeus, which gives him the ability to use lightning as a weapon and grants him the strength, durability, and speed of Zeus as well. Just like Superman, Shazam has more feats and is at a higher established level of power than Sentry, so I would say that Shazam can defeat him. Finally, we have Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme of Earth, and one of the most powerful sorcerers in the Marvel Universe. Doctor Strange is capable of projecting mystical energy bolts, manipulating matter and energy, transmuting matter, opening mystical portals to other realms, traveling through dimensions, warping reality, summoning supernatural beings, and projecting himself into the astral plane. Doctor Strange is able to use the mystical energies to destroy planets, create unbreakable magical bonds to constrain the Hulk, and even burn opponents on the flames of the Falltine. Doctor Strange has so many different powers than Sentry, and has so many different ways to defeat Sentry, that I have to give him the victory. So there we have it. Those are 10 heroes who can defeat Sentry. What y'all think? I would love to hear your thoughts, so sound off in the comments down below. Also, if you have any ideas for future videos, sound off down there too. And finally, be sure to hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one every single week.